morning, welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday, December 30th. Been busy this morning, got a new vlog up. You can watch that one now. Includes some big sales out of my stores, as well as a video release from Tori T. Spade Holloman. That video is up on his YouTube channel now. Love No More, give that one a look. We had a little Zoom session last night. Everybody that was involved in making that video, he invited them to a little private Zoom session. Thanked them all for their help in getting that one together. That's up there on his page now. Give it a look. I'm gonna look in my stores and see what's sold overnight. Let's take a look. There you see it. Looks like we got a goose egg. No sales overnight, but I do have some items ready sitting here that I photographed yesterday that I'm gonna get listed today. Some media, some magazines, some songbooks, some sort of that stuff I showed you yesterday, but I'm gonna keep working on those, get those listed into my stores. Let's take a look at store number 2. Maybe we had some better luck and there's a sale that we need to pack up from store number 2. So that happens sometimes. Yesterday I had a big sales day, and sometimes sales just dry up the next day, which seems to be what is happening today. No sales. Woke up to 0 sales out of the big store. You know, my store has over 4,000 items. So when you wake up with 0 sales overnight, it's kind of a rare thing. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's the weekend. We can relax a little. Let's check out this small store and see if we had any sales from it. Alright, good news is, small store, we did have one sale. $21.51. Let's take a look and see what sold. Here it is, like I said, $21.51. This is a brand new pair of size small, secure white shorts, padded football compression. Has the pads on the butt and the hip area. Let me give you a better look at these. There's a few more photos we can show you. Secure is the brand. Had these instructions on it. Size small, which is not ideal, but cotton spandex blend. These are the type of shorts that you wear under your football pads and that sort of thing. More athletic type of fitness wear. So woke up to no sales out of the big store, but at least we weren't skunked out of the small store. We had one sale, so I'm gonna go grab that one and hope that some more start rolling in today. When sales are light like that, you tend to get a little worried, but hopefully if we keep getting those listings up, the algorithm will take notice, and those eyes will get on those items and they'll start selling again. But let's go grab that item from inventory and get a shipping label on it. Alright, I've secured the secure shorts. Let me give you guys a look. Also, I'll show you what I'm planning to list today. Alright, here's the one order we had overnight. A pair of brand new small secure padded shorts, those athletic shorts. Over here we have the magazines that I photographed last night. If you watched yesterday's video, you saw these. Science fiction magazine, popular songs, health magazine, Garfield, what is that, cross stitch book, and then a Friends magazine. These are from the 50s. A lot of these are from the 50s. This one is a little bit newer, collector's edition. I think it might be from the 80s or something like that. Kind of a cool magazine. Science fiction, has all kinds of Star Trek stuff. That came out of the Star Trek unit that I purchased. Some cool stuff. Collectors will take notice of these and hopefully buy them. I'm not looking for big money out of those. Like I said, I'm not looking for big money out of those magazines. They typically sell between $10 and $15 plus shipping, sometimes less. Just a typical little bread and butter thing. Easy to list, easy to ship. You can just slide them in an envelope, send them off to the collector, and they're happy to receive those. Got a lot of magazines on hand that you get out of storage units. You know, people collect those things. That Star Trek unit was really great for books and magazines. I have a big stack of those I've been working through and making pretty steady money on each sale. If you can add some of those niches into your business, I've got those in CDs, video games, Blu-rays, magazines. I've got a stack of comic books that I'm willing to tackle this next year. Just more of those little streams of income that you can add into your business, the better. All kinds of little bread and butter is what I call them. All adds up. I think of reselling in terms of baseball. You know, you get those singles, doubles, triples, and home runs. These are definitely singles. You're not making a whole lot of money on them, but they do pay the bills between the home runs that you get. Had some big sales, some big home runs the last couple of days. Listed a lot of Lennox Got those out of a storage unit recently, posted those, and it's always nice when those come through. A few home run sales, a few sales over $100 really makes the day a lot nicer to wake up to. This morning you skunked in the big store and one sale out of the small store, so not the kind of morning I like to wake up to, but we're hoping things turn around. The weekend is long, so I'm gonna get busy and list those magazines and then get back into the photo section, the photo station rather, and find some more stuff I can list today. But first, let's get a label on this first order of the day. Another order ready for the post office. So as you guys could see there, I'm kind of old school. I still like to cut and paste my shipping labels on, tape it on there myself. It's kind of therapeutic in some ways. I don't have so many orders that it's a requirement for me to buy those fancy adhesive shipping labels yet. I could still just tape them on there and send them out to the customer, no problems at all. Print and tape, that's my way of doing things, but I know a lot of people probably frown upon that, think it's more efficient to buy those fancy labels that are self-adhesive, and it probably would be much easier, but I haven't got to that point yet. Maybe someday. Alright, so I've been busy working on a few different things. I did another segment of Brian Reads the News. Let me show you that. Here it is, just published it to my YouTube channel. It says, has LeBron officially beat Father Time? That was the article, that's what they asked. So I read that USA Today article about whether or not LeBron has beat Father Time. That's what they asked. They talked a little bit about his career and whether or not he's going to move forward. I think he's 39 now. Next year he'll be 40. And he's broken that all-time scoring record by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I think he's kind of waiting for his son Bronny to join the league so that he could play with him. They're wondering, are his numbers going to dip? I think he's averaging 25 points a game. And, when is Father Time going to catch up to LeBron? That's what they're asking. So you can check that one out. Also been in the photo station looking for some new inventory. Let's see what we got. So I usually keep some media items over here just to list periodically as they sell. I'm going to dive into those a little deeper and expand my media section. I've got these. This is just a stack of empty cases. I know people do buy those, so I think I'm going to post those up just, cheap, like $5 a piece. Try to move some of those over time. And then these are all DVDs and movies, some other things in there, but some media stuff. So I'm going to get all of that photographed and start listing those into my store. I've taken this tote out. I think this is where the section is going to grow. I'm going to get these longer totes and fill those up with the media items. They should fit in there nicely. Let's see, kind of like so. 2 rows of media items. Put them in envelopes and just label them all up so that I can easily grab them as they sell. So that is the next step. So my thought is to work through some of this inventory that I already own. I have all those DVDs and movies that I've already invested money into, so I think I'm gonna get them listed in my store. They do sell periodically. They're not quick movers. I mean, it depends on the title of the movie or video game or whatever media I have there. They sell periodically, and you make a few bucks each time one of those sell. I've got quite a section growing here in my little office, but I need to expand it, and I think those longer totes are the way to do it. Here's a look at my media section here. I have them on these two cases, different rows of them here. So I filled those two up, and then I went to these two totes. I have two totes of them here, one here and one below it. So I've run out of space, so I think now I want to continue growing this section, and I think those longer totes are the way to do it. Not sure where I'm going to store those, probably put them in the garage somewhere, but those are nice stackable totes, and I have a few of them. One here, a couple here, and a couple at my mom's place, so I'll grab those and hopefully get that section growing. So while I think of ways to grow my media section, I did have a couple items come through, a couple sales come through rather. Let's take a look and see what sold. You see it, we had two sales for $43.53. Let's take a look and see what sold. First item sold for $21.89 is a pair of Joe's blue denim jeans, size 29. These are women's jeans. They're solid lyocell cotton, rayon, and polyester blend. The other item that sold for $21.64. It's a size small Hollister, California red V-neck t-shirt, short sleeve men's cotton. So we had a pair of jeans and a t-shirt sale, so I'm gonna go grab those from inventory, get some shipping labels on them, and get the packages all ready to run to the post office today. Alright, there they are, the Joe's jeans and the Hollister t-shirt. Let's get some labels on those and get them ready for the post office. Alright, two more orders for the tote. Alright, as you can see there, that tote is officially full. Time to run that to the post office, so I'm gonna get ready to head into town and drop that off. Alright, as you saw, we made it to Lake Pat, and it's a little bit dark. I'm gonna get on that trail as soon as possible, get around the lake before it gets too dark. Speaking of dark, there goes the lights. Yeah, gonna hit that trail and get that 2.6 miles in, and I'll report back once I get back. Cold, it's rainy, but we're gonna make it happen. Alright, I'm back. We made it. Another successful 2.6 miles. This one was a little bit tough. Started out in that rain and that cold. The back was a little stiff that first mile. Things loosened up about a mile in, and then was smooth sailing the rest of the time. It got kind of dark out there. Don't really recommend running after dark, but we made it through, no problems. There were a few other people out there on the trail, so I wasn't alone out there. Probably give this one a 7 out of 10. It's been a few days since I ran, so I was a little tight, like I said. Legs and back were not ready particularly for that 2.6, but we forced them to get through it, and that's what you got to do sometimes. So the last couple days were a little bit tougher than I've let on. We had some company stay, and a friend of ours took a spill and broke her wrist, so we hope she heals up. We got her to the emergency room, and they checked her out. 2 broken bones in the wrist. Should be a clean break, so hopefully that will heal up. We wish them good thoughts and healing thoughts, and hope that doesn't hinder your health in the upcoming year. Yeah, she made it through the whole year without incident, and the last week took a spill and broke her wrist. So that's the way it goes sometimes. You got to be careful in new places. And new situations, take some extra precaution. Don't be jumping downstairs or anything, because it doesn't end well. Accidents happen though, and luckily she was okay, other than the broken wrist. So I guess that's a good opportunity for some gratitude moments, right? They say you either win or you learn. Next time we have guests, we'll put a couple of night lights out, make it a little easier to walk through those hallways. Always helps a little bit. We didn't think about that, so lesson learned. Hopefully that won't happen again in the future, because it was quite a scare, but we made it through, and they're on the way home. Hopefully they have a safe trip home. Got to spend a little extra time with their grandkids, so there was a blessing in all of it, right? Look for that silver lining, and hopefully they can find that even through the pain of the broken wrist. Let's see, to continue the gratitude, I think will be continued creativity. We had a little Zoom call with T-Spade. He got his video out to the public, finally released it. Love No More, it's out. You can go on YouTube and check that one out. It's been nice to watch him grow creatively, and myself as well through the process. Put ourselves in some different situations and kind of come to the end of the road through that process and got that video out to the people, so that's great to see. It'll be interesting to see what he does in the new year. So I'm thankful for that being part of that process and that little Zoom call. Got to put my 2 cents on the end of that one. Yeah, so thanks. So I guess let's make it 3. Let's be grateful for eBay, right? They're paying my bills. I had a good day of sales yesterday. Before that T-Spade Zoom call, we had I think over $300 in sales. And then today things have been slow again. So that's the way it goes with eBay. The ups and downs, that's the platform we live in. We got to deal with every day when you're a professional reseller. So you just got to keep going and be thankful for those good days and get through the lean ones. So, you know, there's a lot of people that trash talk eBay, but it is a pretty good platform. I've been on it for 20 years, making a living, profits every year. So, you know, they say a normal business typically goes out of business in the first 5 years. So I've been able to hang on and get through in the years. It's the type of platform where you can make as much money as the work you put in. So I'm able to keep working hard and get those profits in year after year, and I think if I continue to do that, you know, things will only grow. It's been tough moving the business back home, but I think I've got it organized to the point where I can grow the business and continue to make some additional profits in the future. And if this YouTube thing takes off, we get this channel monetized, who knows, right? The sky's the limit. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you like this sort of thing, please hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell. I've got a streak of vlogs going now. It's been almost a month now straight with vlogs every day. I'm also doing Bolos with Brian, and Brian reads the news, so if you want some additional content, you can search for that. Just me keeping you guys aware of what to look out for in the thrift stores, be on the lookout for stuff, and keeping you abreast of what's going on in the news. I usually keep it light. I do entertainment and sports. I don't dive into the other stuff yet, but who knows? Time might change that. You know, if it becomes popular and people like listening to me talk about stuff, I might venture into religion and politics. Who knows, right? I'm sure you guys are all on the edge of your seat for that, right? Anyways, a couple items to be grateful for. I challenge you guys, think of a few things that you're grateful for. Maybe write it down, speak into a camera if you're brave enough. I'm gonna go home, get back to work. I got those DVDs waiting for me to photograph and list. Got to keep a new inventory going up into the stores so that those profits return. Alright, we're making some progress on getting these blank DVDs listed. We got a few listed, a few more to go. We had a couple more orders come through tonight. Let me show you what sold. You see it, 2 orders for $41.42. Let's see what sold. First item sold for $12. This one has a little flaw, a little mark on the, little paint mark on the bottom pant leg. It's a pair of Nike lined athletic pants, blue polyester, large, tall women's drawstring pants. So obviously a flawed item like that, you gotta let it go for a little bit less than market value. $12 shipped, still making some money on those, but just move them on to someone who can use them. The other item sold for $29.42, listed on December 9th. Didn't take long for these to sell. It's a lot of 3 High Times magazines, one starring Ozzy Osbourne, and others have Diane Quayle, and Lighting for Growth. So some different topics in these High Times magazines. So originally I was thinking about listing those magazines individually, decided to lot them up. I'm glad I did. Quick sale, listed the 9th. Here it is, the 30th. It didn't take long for those to move on to the next owner. Hopefully they will enjoy those. So it's a little after 9 o'clock now, the typical time I like to end these videos. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Please ring that notification bell. Come back and watch some more videos, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. That's what you need in order to monetize a channel these days. So that's ultimately the goal. Any help you can give along the way is appreciated. I'm gonna try to get some new content up daily, so come on back and watch a few videos. There's over 1,000 videos now on my channel, so there's plenty to scroll through and watch. Come back and click on a few, see what I'm up to. Check out the latest vlogs. I'm doing daily vlogs now, so you'll keep up with everything in my business and some other stuff as well. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.